Hello, hello, guys. Hello. How are you? I have gone and got myself a little cold here, so I'm going to be staying away from people. I do not feel well. All right, I'm speaking over this side real quick, and we'll go back over to the other side. Obviously, Lincoln Memorial here. That's where they're building the museum. There. Giant penis. Capital. I just want to see over here real quick. All right. All right. So no. Okay. All right. So let's go back over here and I'll show you over here. Oh God. Honest to God, I am so peopled out. It's not funny. I swear people are like freaking walking zombies anymore. They have no manners, no nothing. Maybe it's just me bitchy because I don't feel good. Oh my God. All right, so all right, so I've been here for about an hour, a little over an hour, and I have gone through. Uh, and I was thinking of coming up at night, but I'm telling you, Friday out of nowhere, like early evening, this hit me and it hit me hard. So I've been in bed sleeping most of the time, actually. um, but I've been here for a little over an hour, and I've gone through, part of the east side of DC. Went over by the National Guard here in DC, and the parking lots are full there, and then the parking lot across the street, sorry, um, has a bunch of cars in it as well. Okay, so, but I came in all through like over by the Capitol, and I've gone down all Independence and on that side of the government district. So to our right here, and I decided to just shoot down this way and head over to Colorama. Uh, just wanted to be nosy over there, see if anything was over there. I went over by like Barack Obama's and nothing over there. Okay, so it's quiet and it's quiet over here.
So far, all I've seen here in the government district, and like I said the other day, while I'm concerned about everything that's going on outside of here, my main focus is here. Like, I want to know what's going on here because here is what uh, makes it a totally different situation. Um, so, this is what I've seen so far. Now, I haven't been over like by the White House, I haven't been over by Union Station, and that's where I plan to go when I leave here. But we got a bunch of military vehicles over here, and which is an odd place for them all to be. I don't know what to expect, but this is all I've seen so far. And then we got a couple of vans here, and I just saw a bunch of them. I don't know where they went. They were getting their lunch. Okay, so these two vans here, the blue and the white one there, they were getting their lunch. Probably a couple of dozen men and women. So we've got these few here on this side. And these here. Okay, let me get away from the noise here. So far, this is it. There's none positioned out anywhere else that I've seen yet. Now, I'm going to go ahead and go over, by the White House and check things out over there. I'll go over by Union Station and see what's going on over there. And then our first hearing, I'm going to go over here in the shade because, oh my God, I'm sweating like terribly. Just don't want to get too close to people. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna go over. I'll check out over by the White House area and over by Union Station and stuff like that, and then because basically I wanted to get a feel of what things were gonna look like before tomorrow. The first hearing is tomorrow, and that is Bill Barr. Um, I'm assuming it's gonna be at like either the Rayburn or the Longwood building. I don't know. I'm gonna get home and kind of look and see if I can find out some information as far as what time it is, and it's kind of hard to find. They don't normally put it out to where you can really see it, where they're gonna have it, and in what building, what time, and in what building. All I know is that it's tomorrow. So and that's why I came today. I wanted to see, what it looked like. Was there going to be any fencing? Was there going to be anything? And nothing so far. And I would think that, while they're really quick at putting that fencing up, I would have thought that they would have started. And that's why I waited till today too to come to see if, they were going to put any fencing up. So, and at this point, it's like what 1:30, and they haven't started, and I don't see any piles of fencing stacked and left in any places. So I just find this whole timing thing very unusual. And yeah, while they're, uh, doing cleanup in places that need to be cleaned up, and I'm going to leave that alone. I sat there Friday night and I kept getting nudged back to uh, me being arrested, um, and the conversation that we had. That what I was showing you guys, I was also showing the enemy, and to be very mindful of that. And while I don't feel like, me going anywhere and showing, these agencies doing their job at night, I don't think I would be really showing it to, like, per se, the big enemy, but I perceive some of the people to be the enemy right now, because they're trying to impede and interfere. You've even got people coming in from other states that never been to DC, don't know anything about it, and they feel like it's their job to come here and have their 2 cents worth of what takes place here. And they're coming here to get in the way, and not be of assistance to, like, the residents. And they should be. Like, if you're coming here to DC, like, you're coming into people's neighborhoods where they live 24/7. You're leaving your little suburban house and you're coming into these pretty much predominantly black project areas, okay? That, and you're going to come in and you're going to feel like you have a say in their neighborhood when you'll be there for what, how long? And you'll leave a couple of hours. You're going to, like, get your little gold star, and then you're going to leave thinking that you did something. But maybe come for the residents, maybe come and see what you can do for them, or offer some support to them. And if you're staying in DC, why don't you stay in that neighborhood? Why don't you stay in the roach infested, crack infested motel in the neighborhood? Don't stay outside of it, like in one of the nice Hiltons. Don't do that. Stay in one of the roach infested places, the crack houses and stuff like that. Stay there so you get a real feel for what these people live in. And then you can go home and better know how to help, maybe. Okay, rather than just come here. And it's all about Trump. It's not about the people. It's about hate for Trump. So what I kept getting nudged back to that conversation of what you're showing the Patriots, you're also showing the enemy. And I'm not going to put these people on live. I'm not going to show where they are and what they're doing, and do that. I'm going to let them do their thing. Uh, yeah, I'm going to let them do their thing. So my main focus is going to be what's going on here. So I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to go through. I'm going to see what's up. And then I'm going to head out of here. I'll do some digging to see if I can find out about this hearing tomorrow, what time it is, and then just go from there. But the timing of all of this is definitely interesting to me, and you know, uh, they're cleaning up. But I also, it's just my opinion that they're letting their presence here be known to the people in the coming days, that we're not tolerating any shit here. So if shit hits the fan, we're here. Um, because I think shit's going to be hitting the fan here soon with all of these hearings and stuff. So, and people might get pissed. People might come here. People might get pissed, uh, and realize that there's more to this than just Donald Trump. But they've been focusing on their hate for him and not the entire situation. So that's another story in itself. So I'm going to jump off of here, and we'll just go from here. If I don't see anything anywhere else, I'm going to get out of here. I'll find out what I can about tomorrow, um, and just go from there. Okay, guys, if I see something, I'll definitely come back on. All right. I love y'all. I'll see y'all later.